Hi, today I'm doing something very different. Today I am starting a new sketchbook that I have right here. This is a moleskin sketchbook. I'm trying these sketchbooks for the first time. I've only ever used like spiral sketchbooks, so I'm kind of excited to see how me making this sketchbook works out. And I really am excited because I want this sketchbook to be more career driven, because the other ones were more like practice, which isn't bad because I'm still going to be practicing in my sketchbook, but it was more practice and more doodles, more like having fun. So I want this sketchbook to be more focused on starting my art career. So this is what this sketchbook's gonna do. This is also sketchbook number 9, and I would have assumed I had more sketchbooks considering how much I draw and since I've been doing it since I was young. But apparently I don't have a lot of sketchbooks, and this is my 9th one, so that's interesting, at least to me. I thought I had more, but we are going to decorate this sketchbook because I want to start decorating covers as well. I do decorate the cover sometimes, but it's not like an elaborate like sticker design on it or anything. It's just a plain cover with like maybe a doodle or two. So we're gonna change that and we're gonna go all out with this one, or not really all out, just make it look cute. Alright, so I have a few stickers. So my mom gave me this Gojo sticker for my birthday last month, and it just got here along with some cat stickers that I got for a friend, which are these ones, but there were a lot of them, so I kind of just grabbed the ones I think they wouldn't like as much, and there's like a ton of them. There's like 200 stickers, so I just grabbed a few for myself. I hope that doesn't seem too selfish, but I got a few stickers and I have the sticker, and I want to doodle something on top of the sketchbook as well. Probably doodle Gojo and Ghetto on the cover as well, because I love Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, don't hold it against me. I know Jujutsu Kaisen is very popular. Gojo's my favorite character, of course, so I'm gonna put that sticker on my sketchbook. But I'm just gonna go through these stickers and, you know, decorate it and just show you guys the process. So let's get started. I don't really post traditional art on this channel because I like to keep that private. I feel like traditional art is more personal to me, so I don't really share it at all. And I only do digital art. I know I've done a few videos on this channel. Some of them are privated. One of them I know for a fact is not privated. So that's just something like I don't share. I like to share my digital art and concentrate more on digital art because that is my main medium. But I can do a little bit of everything. So you'll be probably seeing that with the sketchbook. And if you guys want to see more sketchbook sessions, I can definitely do that. But it's not something that I, you know, would do a lot of, because again, I want to concentrate more on digital art than I do with traditional or sketchbook tours, because I do like digital art a lot more. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like the cat stickers and I kind of want to leave the sketchbook like this. I'll just have Gojo flipping me off every time I open my sketchbook. I think it looks cute. I think I'm just gonna write on here sketchbook number 9 and just keep it simple, TBH. And go all out like I said I was, but I'm keeping it like this because I've decided I will do that. I like it better like that. I just think the cat stickers will make it too, I don't know, a little too tacky for me. So I think, and I chose like a darker cat for Ghetto and like lighter cats for Gojo. but I think I'm just gonna keep it like this. Like I like how it looks like that. So I'm just gonna check what marker I could use to write sketchbook number 9 on here. So we'll see. I have a lot of art supplies, so I'll see which one works best. I hope my acrylic marker works on this. I got some acrylic markers from Hobby Lobby, the Hobby Lobby brand, but they kind of suck. Like, some of them write better than others, so I hope the white one will work. I hope. If not, I'll paint on it, but I don't really want to paint on it because I just want to write on it quickly and move on. So let's hope that the sketchbook will hold the acrylic marker. I know it can. I know it can, so I'm gonna try it. Starting a new sketchbook can be very daunting, especially when your other sketchbooks have just been plainly for fun and just doodling and practicing a little here and there. But starting a sketchbook dedicated to starting an art career, that for me is different because I still have to balance everything out. I still need to balance out practice, fun, and career-driven drawings in this sketchbook, which is what I'm trying to do. The sketchbook for me is more to improve and mostly dedicated for character design when it comes to launching my mangas that I want to write. This sketchbook is going to give you a very big sneak peek of one of the mangas I'm planning on writing and releasing pretty soon. So that's fun. I don't know what else to tell you except that I have a few projects I'm working on, and I hope you guys will stick around to see them and whatnot. Of course, I decided to be basic for the cover. There's nothing really new for that because I always end up doing something basic for the cover. I really like those sketchbooks that have like a lot of stickers on them and it just looks like it was attacked by creativity. I think those sketchbooks are a lot of fun, but the problem with that is that I don't know if it's for me, or I don't know if I have the right stickers. I don't know what it is, but I just saw the Gojo sticker and I like the simplicity of it. So I just decided to stick with the Gojo sticker because the Gojo sticker for me is just better. And also I love Gojo so much. I love it so much. I am trying to hinder, I think that's the word. I am trying to hinder more for a Gege Akutami art style. I really like his art style, so I kind of want to replicate it on my own. And I know you can't really replicate art styles. You can get to 99%, but you can't get to 100%, which is cool because, you know, you could still have a very, very similar style to someone else, yet you can still tell that there are some things that aren't the same, which is kind of what I want to do. I do want to get to like at least 95% of Gege's style and still have little hints, you know, that make it my own, which would be really cool because I really like Gege's style. I kind of want to mix it with Fujimoto style from Chainsaw Man as well, because again, I like both of those mangas. They might be one of my favorites, so I really hope I can do that, you know. So we're starting off for the first page, quote unquote first page, because it's not really the first page. It's more like the address and reward if you bring back the sketchbook to me or something, you know. I decided to start off with a joke because
I can't be too uptight all the time, especially with my sketchbooks, which is something I am kind of. I am pretty uptight when it comes to drawing, so I also need to learn how to let loose, and this sketchbook is also for that. It's going to be career driven and for me to let loose. I'm starting off with a drawing of Gojo and Ghetto because I love Jujutsu Kaisen, one of my favorite animes and mangas. And of course, Gojo is my favorite character, but so is Ghetto. And I thought to myself, I need to start the sketchbook strong. What better way than to start off with the two most powerful Jujutsu sorcerers, Gojo and Ghetto, because they are the strongest. I thought that would be just funny and cool. Yeah. I also, as I was saying before, I need to let loose with the sketchbook. So when I'm doing my character designs for my mangas, which is just going to be like rough sketches, rough doodles, just a rough design are going to be in these sketchbooks, and then I'll do them digitally, more refined and better, more final product. I know a lot of people talk in their sketchbook sessions and they talk about a specific topic, or they just chat about new media that they've been watching, whatever they've been consuming media-wise lately. I've just been rewatching Jujutsu Kaisen because I'm a masochist. I'm reading volume 10 of Chainsaw Man. I am a little behind, but I'm taking my time reading manga. The mangas especially that I bought, at least. I've already stated that I want my art style to resemble Gege Akutami's art style and a mix of Fujimoto's art style. Again, they are my two main inspirations right now. I really do hope that I'll be able to create an art style that I'm happy with, at least. I know one of the doodles that I did here I'm really proud of in this sketchbook. I don't really know what else to talk about in this video, except, the trials and tribulations of being an artist, but I don't want to get too deep into that topic since this is supposed to be more of a chill sketch with me. It's my first sketchbook session on this channel, I could say. Well, the first one that's gonna be public, because the other ones I've privated because they were very cringy. I could talk about other things that I want to do in this sketchbook. I definitely want to work on backgrounds more. I'm not very good at drawing backgrounds or animals, food, fashion, plants, horror, and monster art. Those are all things I should work on, especially if I'm going to start writing a manga. I do need to learn how to draw all of these things because it's mainly the focus of my stories. So I thought it would be interesting to practice all of these things in the sketchbook as well. Again, I'm more of a digital artist, although I do dabble in a little bit of everything when it comes to media. And when I say media, I mean art supplies. I've been known, especially in my family, to do charcoal drawings, pencil drawings, oil paintings, acrylic paintings, the whole ordeal. I could practice more watercolor, and I've never tried gouache before. So gouache and watercolor are two things I also want to work on more, especially in this sketchbook. So maybe I'll make a video about me trying gouache for the first time. I have dabbled in watercolor a few times. They're not the best paintings because they were kind of just like cheap watercolor from the dollar store, which is really all I could afford at the time. So I've never really tried like professional watercolor. There's nothing wrong with, using affordable art supplies. I use affordable art supplies all the time. I don't think I have one art supply that's on brand except for micron pens, which is what I use to line my drawings, especially in my sketchbook. I really do want to try the Ohuhu fine liners, and I really want Ohuhu Copic markers just to try them out. Dude, I really, really, really want to try them. I have like quote unquote alcohol markers, but they just act like regular markers. They don't really blend well, is what I'm trying to say. They don't have that blending. They're really good markers to write with, or to kind of just color in one solid color, but to blend or to shade, it's not really that good. And they don't have like the brush nib. Like the tip is not really like a brush tip. It's more like a nib, to say it. it's more solid than brush like, is what I'm trying to say. I do really want to try alcohol markers, but on brand, like Copic or Ohuhu markers. Like, I really want to try Ohuhu markers. I don't know what else to talk about other than that. I think you can make really cool art pieces with just what you have, but it would be nice to try new things for sure. I'm also thinking about upgrading my drawing tablet. I think I'm gonna get the XP Pen Artist 24. I think it's time for me to upgrade to a pen display, and I want to get the base one I can get, especially since I'm working on these projects that I haven't told you guys about just yet, because I don't want to promise something I might not start, but I do want to upgrade to a pen display tablet, and I want to get a big one. I have a big desk. I just need to work overtime to be able to afford it. So if I don't upload any videos, it's because I'm working a lot. I'm also going on vacation for a week, so it's going to be very inactive in that week. For the page next to the address and name or whatever, it's not really a page, it's like behind the cover, I decided to draw a dog with a crown on it because I thought it'd be funny if I put some of my cat stickers on the back of the cover and then draw a dog and then say I'm a dog person in quotations, because it's true, I am a dog person. I like dogs a little more than I like cats. I think cats are cute, but I think dogs are just a bit cuter. Decided to draw a little dog with a tiara laying down, and I think this breed is a Weimaraner, and I think Weimaraners are gorgeous dogs. I know for a fact that they used to call them shadow dogs because they look like they were shadows because of the color of their fur. So I thought that would be really cute to draw. Of course, the cat stickers had to be Gojo and Ghetto themed, so white cats and black cats for this cover. And then I'm going in with this pen thing. I think these pens are sort of banned, I don't know. And then King Art pens as well. There's just this one brand of pens where they ask for your ID because I think kids in school were sniffing them and getting, a little high. So yeah, moving on from that, I am just trying to line this drawing and then just color it in and calling it a day. For this next drawing, again going with what I said before, I'm trying not to be as into the detail perfectionist. I am just making a very messy, quick doodle drawing here of a city, also representing that I want to draw more backgrounds, but at the same time I'm trying not to think as much with this drawing because I have to let loose a little more. I think if I do let loose, I will be able to draw more and better, because since I do dive myself way too early into the details instead of thinking about the other facts of the drawing and other fundamentals that I need to think about. I decided to call this, I think, an unpunished mess. Just me letting loose, drawing with no repercussions for it at all. That's what this drawing is about. No straight lines, no perfecting, barely any erasing, just doing whatever comes to my mind, basically, is what this drawing is. So I thought that would be a great way to also start this drawing. And again, this isn't the first page, this is like the manifesto page, and there's just this big blank spot and I couldn't just leave it blank, so I decided to draw on top of it and call this an unpunished mess. So that is what this is, and I'm leaving it as is, no covering it up or anything. Now it's time for the first page. For the first page, I try to do a pose. Now, I feel like My anatomy study from last time just went out the window when I was trying to replicate this pose I saw off Pinterest. I don't know what it was, dude. I'm just having a hard time with poses and faces for some reason, or at least I think so. I was just trying to be very quick. I wasn't trying to be very nitty gritty. This is supposed to be a quick sketch, not too perfectionist, so I think my perfectionist brain just kind of hates how quick and how I think it's stiff it looks, you know what I mean? Because I was trying to be quick, but I don't know. It's fine for the first pose, I guess. I do still need to practice a lot more poses, which is fine, which I did start doing in this sketchbook, which I did show, but I am trying out more poses and more dynamic gestures. I just wanted a simple standing pose for the character. Now, a little background on this. This is actually a quick character design sketch, rough sketch for a manga that I'm writing. It's a very long name because I thought it would be funny to make a reference to those animes that have really long names for it. So I decided that this manga is going to have a really long name. And it's called My Very Peaceful and Not at All Chaotic Life. No one steal that, I swear. No one steal that. And it's just going to be a comedy manga of random things that happen, but they're not really haha silly, but the character, tells it in a haha silly way, if that makes any sense. I don't know how to explain it that well. You're just gonna have to read it and then you yourself decide what you think of it. Using the tutorials that I've been watching lately on drawing heads, I think it was difficult doing it on a smaller scale. Again, just trying to do a quick sketch, but even with the quick sketches, I was struggling. I'm trying my best here. I am trying. I think I'm way too hard on myself. At least that's what my parents say and my friends say when it comes to art, that I'm kind of too hard on myself. But I can't really help myself. I've always been hard on myself. I always think things need to be perfect. With this sketch, I actually really like this quick sketch of her head, because it looks like something Gege would draw in, like those little character pages that he does in his manga. So I was really happy with that doodle, with this drawing. I actually really enjoy it. I think I'm going to scan it into my computer because that's how much I liked it. I need to do more drawings like this. I was really proud of that doodle. And the chibi version, 10 out of 10. I think I'm really good at drawing animals for some reason. I don't know. I never really practiced animals before. Just a few times, but I think I've done a pretty good job with most of this page, I would say. Just not all of it, but most of this page. Now I'm starting to line in the drawings with my King Art markers. I think they're water-based markers, sorry. They're pretty good. They're not bad. They're more for calligraphy, but I think they have really good pigment in them, and they're really nice. I've shaded a bit with them, so it's not bad at all. They're not, of course, alcohol markers, but I think they're really good. And then again with my Micron pen, because it's my favorite pen ever. I actually had another pen that was really off-brand, and it had amazing ink to it and the perfect size tip, and I lost it. I don't know where it is. I think I lost it at my job. Someone obviously stole it, but I miss my pen. I miss my pen. But this Micron is really good, and again with the doodle of just the head of the character, amazing. I like that drawing of the head of the character that I made. A little bit more on the character design itself. I wanted it to be simple because, it's not supposed to be some extravagant story. It's just an everyday life. It's a slice of life manga that I'm writing. I decided to have her more in like a black attire, purple lilac hair. So slice of life, but with crazy colored hair, because I thought that would be funny. more like a little inside joke, you know? Don't want the characters to be a little boring. Not too boring, at least. I hate the color of the marker that I used to color in the skin because I thought the skin color would look a little peachier. I know, it looked a lot more orange. So I just went in with a little peach color that I had there, but it still doesn't look good. You know, again, just it's supposed to be quick and easy, just a quick sketch, call it a day. But I didn't expect it to be a yellowish skin tone. Other than that, this is it for the video. I babbled on for this whole time, for 20 minutes, I would say. And now it's time to just show you the final pages of this sketchbook. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this mess of a sketchbook session, a mess of an voiceover. It wasn't the best like this, but thank you so much. Bye.